You ever just wake up and like check the news and just immediately regret your citizenship? Like you start Googling how to claim Canadian ancestry just in case shit completely goes off the rails. Yeah, that was me this week after watching Trump and JD Vance. This is absolute shit show of a meeting with President Zelensky. I mean, holy fuck. If you thought America couldn't embarrass itself any harder, guess what? We just unlocked God mode on being a global disgrace. So Zelensky, the leader of a country actively fighting off an invasion from a genocidal psychopath, walks into the Oval Office, and the first thing Trump does is mock his outfit. Oh, Zelensky, all dressed up today. That's nice. Very nice. Yeah, Donnie, he's dressed for fucking war because his entire country is a war zone. Meanwhile, you're over here looking like an orange tinted meatball stuffed into an oversized suit that somehow still doesn't fit. Like, imagine being the guy who mocks a wartime leader for wearing fatigues while looking like a used car salesman who just got kicked out of a casino. And let's be real, Trump doesn't even understand what war is. The closest he's ever been to battling is fighting off STDs at Studio 54. The man dodged Vietnam because of bone spurs, yet had the audacity to tell Zelensky how to handle himself. Bitch, you couldn't even handle a 30-minute walk on a golf course without needing a cart. Sit the fuck down. And then there's the baby Huey JD Vance. This dude is just pure weapons grade embarrassment. He's out here lecturing Zelensky, telling him it was disrespectful to criticize the US government. I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Bro, JD, you're talking to a man who is literally watching his city get bombed daily by a madman, and you're mad because he hurt your feelings. Sit your Yale educated, fake ass populist, hillbilly elegy turned Trump fanboy ass down. Like, let's not forget, this is the guy who wrote a book, an entire book about how the working class gets screwed by the elite. And now he's just deep throating the biggest con man in American history. You ever see someone betray their own values that fucking fast? Like JD flipped on Trump so hard, I thought he was auditioning for a role in Cirque du Soleil. And then Trump, in peak dementia grandpa mode, accuses Zelensky of gambling with World War III. You're playing with fire. You're gambling with World War III. Motherfucker, you're the one who tried to blackmail Ukraine in 2019 by withholding military aid unless they help you dig up dirt on Hunter Biden. You're the reason they had to fight Russia with fucking slingshots when this war started. And now Trump cancels a minerals deal with Ukraine because, I don't know, maybe Zelensky didn't give him enough compliments? Like, I swear this man needs constant validation, like a drunk ex texting you at 2 a.m. Ukraine is very unfair to me. I gave them so much, so much. And what do I get in return? Nothing. No thank you. No big, beautiful compliment. Bitch, this isn't a Yelp review. This is international war strategy. And let's talk about why supporting Ukraine actually matters. Because I know Trump and his cultists have the geopolitical knowledge of a bag of wet leaves. Ukraine has been a strategic buffer between the West and Russia since the fall of the Soviet Union. That's why NATO gives a shit. That's why the US has backed Ukraine for decades. Because if Ukraine falls, guess who's next? Poland, the Baltics, and then suddenly we're all learning Russian and pretending vodka is a breakfast drink. I mean, I guess it is if you put orange juice in it. But supporting Ukraine isn't about charity. It's about not letting Russia become bigger, even more unhinged version of North Korea with nukes. But Trump doesn't even understand that, or he doesn't care, because the only thing he knows about Russia is how to launder money through their oligarchs. Meanwhile, the Kremlin is celebrating. They're popping vodka bottles, roasting marshmallows over burning Ukrainian villages, and Medvedev, Russia's second dumbest politician, is out here calling Zelensky an insolent pig. Zelensky is insolent pig. Trump is strong leader. Yes, very strong. just like our friend Kim Jong-un. Like, bro, we see you. You look like you wash your face with motor oil. Please sit the fuck down. And then, of course, you got the MAGA cult cheering this shit on. Hell yeah! Trump put that foreign in his place. America first, baby. America first. Bitch, Ukraine isn't the problem. Your biggest national security threat is a Cheeto code lunatic you keep voting for. Like, imagine being so deep in the cult that you'd rather side with a former Soviet KGB agent than a democratically elected ally. You cannot make this level of stupid up. And then here's the real tragedy. This isn't just two idiots embarrassing themselves. This is America, the supposed leader of the free world, making a complete ass of itself on a global stage. The meeting was supposed to be a diplomatic engagement. Instead, it was like watching an episode of Jerry Springer, except the guests have nuclear codes. Zelenskyy came here asking for help defending democracy, and we responded with middle finger and middle school cafeteria drama. And the worst part, this isn't even rock bottom, because we're just getting started. Because we know what's next. Trump is going to go on some unhinged rant about how Zelenskyy was very unfair to him and start pushing conspiracy theories about Ukraine hiding Hillary's emails inside Hunter Biden's laptop. And JD Vance is going to sit there nodding like a fucking bobblehead. So, yeah, America, we did it again. We put the dumbest people in charge, and now the world gets to watch us set our own credibility on fire in real time. But hey, at least we still got our freedom, right? Freedom to be fucking morons.